From ABC News, World News Sunday. Substituting for Forrest Sawyer, here's Carol Simpson.
Good evening. The bitter fighting over the budget that has embroiled official Washington for weeks now became even more bitter tonight. After spending much of this Sunday swapping new tax proposals and professing that progress was being made, congressional and White House budget negotiators called it quits tonight, with White House Chief of Staff John Sununu announcing that the talks have broken down. ABC's Jim Wooten looks at the deal that was on the table before the talks broke off.
The president's men were on Capitol Hill again today. Budget Director Darman, Chief of Staff Sununu, Treasury Secretary Brady, for more last-minute budget talks with Republican Senate Leader Dole to continue shaping what's shaping up to be a White House compromise on new taxes.
I think we're making real progress. That's all I can say. It's what I heard Mr. Darman say on television this morning.
And indeed, that's precisely what Mr. Darman did report, progress. Yes, he said Mr. Bush is willing to sign on to new income taxes.
The president has indicated to his negotiators, the three of us, that in certain circumstances, an otherwise totally satisfactory package, that he would consider a 31% rate. He has said that, yes.
He's never said that before, except as linked to a large cut in the capital gains tax. And neither Darman nor the president was suggesting any linkage with capital gains at all. If that holds, it could be a major breakthrough, since the White House plan would remove the tax bubble at the upper end of the rates, which would relieve some political pressure on Republicans accused of favoring the wealthy. The famous bubble is a quirk in the tax structure, a top rate of 33% for upper middle income folks, but a 28% rate for the wealthiest. The House bill would simply raise the 28% to 33%. But the White House compromise would replace both 28% and 33% with one top rate, 31%. For Darman and Mr. Bush, that's at least politically defensible this way.
And so it's a tax cut for, let's say, about 8 or 9 times as many people as get a tax increase. The wealthiest would get a tax increase.
There's also an ongoing discussion on expanding the base for the House surtax on incomes above $1 million. They may decide to lower that threshold to $300,000 or $400,000, generating enough new money to eliminate projected Medicare cuts and lop a few pennies off the proposed 9.5 cents a gallon gasoline tax. It all went relatively smoothly out today until late this afternoon. Sununu emerged from the Capitol to announce that the talks had broken off. He said these Democrats just don't want to negotiate. The president will be angry, of course, and so will the Democrats, and we are back at square one with 3 days to go until the government shuts down again. Jim Wooten, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
In our next segment, an act of vengeance in Jerusalem leaves 3 Israelis dead, and later those amazing Cincinnati Reds and their history-making World Series.
World News Sunday, brought to you by AT&T.